I'm Matthew Boyd, the principal here. Welcome all for coming. It's a very proud day for our graduating class of 2018. We have 14 wonderful seniors this year. I want to commend them and honor them. Are we ready to start? Let's begin. Again, thank you for coming. We appreciate it. To begin, I'd like to introduce our school's director, Dr. Charla Jones, to say a few words. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our graduation ceremony. I am Charla Jones, the director of this wonderful school. I am very honored to present tonight. This is my favorite day of the year. It competes with Christmas. And why is this such a special day? And I will explain. Graduation is a phase of life. You see in your program it says commencement. It doesn't say graduation, it says commencement. And what does that mean? It means to begin, to start something. And you will start the rest of your life with work, college, ATP, all sorts of things. It's up to you now, really. This is my favorite day because we're not celebrating your senior year. No, we're celebrating all the way back your whole educational career. And when we think of early intervention, preschool, kindergarten, You remember kindergarten. Remember, I asked, some of you remember showing up at school with your lunch bag ready to begin school. Very exciting. Did you have Superman or Barbie on your lunchbox ready to go? You had no idea it was going to go forward. And as we think about that tonight, that whole time, year by year, you had a school picture done. Your parents would put on the refrigerator maybe. Every year as you grew up. You're so tall now. Maybe your art was put on the fridge in your home. Maybe your spelling tests. And your IEP meetings. You had at least 12 of them. You had a lot of meetings, meeting after meeting after meeting. Your parents did a lot of meetings. And who was part of that team? Who came all the time to discuss your goals every year? Your present levels, your accommodations, your modifications, your specially designed instruction. All of those people were involved. That team, we need a moment for them to pat them on their back. For them too, it's not just for you today, but for those in the audience as well. My favorite, best day today is for the whole team. Your parents who worried finding you as a deaf child, what would they do? Hearing tests, hearing aids, cochlear implants, learning ASL, what are we going to do? Learning about your identity as you grew up as a deaf person, becoming aware in the world, learning about life. Your team has been through a lot with you. And who is that? Your family, your teachers, the school district, the SLP, the speech person, the audiologist, the counselor, the school psychologist, the dorm staff, the secretary people, the bus drivers, the food servers, the nurse, the maintenance, admin, all of us as a whole. If you stop and ponder, that's a lot of people who are dedicated to work hard to make sure that you had an awesome education. So that moment is for them as well. I love movies. You know that if you know me. I love movies. A few weeks ago in middle school, they had Panther News, a movie review, good movie to watch. And I thought to myself, I should watch that. And I loved it. I learned something, a truth from that movie, and I will share with you. The movie's title is Black Panther. There were many things that I learned, important truths about Black Panther. Is this the right sign? Black Panther. Okay. First of all, the lesson I learned was about loyalty. Loyalty, like Black Panther, they were so loyal to their tribe. Same as here, loyal to our tribe. What's our tribe? OSD, our deaf community. That loyalty is important. When you leave out in the world in public and you meet people, what's the first thing they ask you when you meet a person? Your name and which deaf school did you go to? You will say OSD with pride. Please stay loyal to your school. Make sure that your behavior reflects your pride in our school. You're carrying our name with you. If you behave well, you'll always be proud of yourself as well and have good self-esteem. First lesson was loyalty. Second lesson was doing what's right, no matter if it's hard. You remember the prince who became a king, that man? T'Challa? Do you remember him? He was tested and went through all of these arduous things, but at the end, he did the right thing. So he was a good example. Third, and this is an important one to remember. Remember his sister, the scientist who created a special suit? Do you remember her? That special suit, he had so many bad things happen to him, all condensed and absorbed, and then the positive energy was expounded from him. Special suit that he wore. So you in life, remember that as well. Out in the world, people tell you no. People can tell you you can't. People can say you're not important. And these insults, you can expound off positive energy instead. So bring with you that super suit. Fourth lesson is obvious. We can't ignore. Panther. Black Panthers. Come on. We are Panthers. Panthers are a unique and special and different animal. They are from the cat family, and their families may have spots, but they are born with black completely, and they're unique and special in the animal world. And that delineates our specialty too. I'd like to let you know I am really proud of all of you. This senior class has been very special to me. Many of you came to life at OSD, and you decided OSD was the place for you. So through the year, from life, as you joined and you go ahead, this place, you learned how to sign, you learned to value ASL, you learned to be deaf, and you learned to become your best self. And I had all of you interviewing in my office this week, and you said the same themes to me. You're very grateful. You had grateful hearts to OSD, and you already developed that loyalty. And you were very grateful to specific teachers. And it was really touching to see how grateful you are. I want to congratulate the class of 2018 for your future as you go on. It's not Wakanda forever, it's OSD forever. Okay. Congratulations. Thank you. I want to also recognize a few more people. Before I go ahead, I want to thank our marshals, Kurt Fertig and Karen Trowbridge. As they retire, they've offered their service and loyalty to our school for their good hard work. We want to recognize and respect them for that. So thank you. Also, I want to thank the support from ODE, specifically Colt Gill and Sarah Drinkwater. So thank you for your support of OSD. We appreciate it and you being here. Some of you are here last night, another big event that we had, Nighttime Awards. Last night, several students, seniors, juniors, sophomores, They receive different scholarships and privileged recognition. I want to take just a moment to review the seniors who won last night's scholarships if you missed it, so we can see who won. Axel, Kimmy, Julianna, Hunter, Tim, Brian, and Orion. Congratulations for winning those awards and scholarships. And now we'd like to welcome an amazing man. He's been here and represents OSD in all ways, involved in many different activities, different aspects of OSD. I will let him mention for our main speech, Hunter Lively. Whoa, I'm not satisfied with that noise. Everyone, let's hear it. Now I'm satisfied. I want to say welcome to OSD. I'd like to say thank you for coming to our class of 2018 graduation class. And first, to all the teachers, I want to thank you for your instruction and hard work to make it possible for us, even though we were immature and didn't care about homework sometimes. But you persevered. We do our homework for you, and we listen to your counsel. I'd like to say thank you to one of my favorite teachers, James Smith, for teaching me construction, and that is my career now as I look ahead. To the general staff of OSD, for the dorm, who taught us to clean every Thursday. Our deep cleaning, we accepted that's part of life, and they taught us that this is all part of life. I want to thank them for helping teach us life skills and how to choose correctly, right from wrong. The one life skill I never mastered was cooking. However, I know how to use a microwave, and I know how to get that Hot Pocket cooked into the microwave, and I know how to feed myself. Nightmare Factory was a big event in the dorm. It really taught us about construction, acting, set design, but mostly my favorite thing about that was scaring people. That was my favorite. And to all our head coaches in sports, I played football, soccer, cross country, basketball, and track. All of those 5 sports I was involved in. And most of the time, practices were grueling. A lot of training and discipline was taught. And most of my time there, the coaches taught me how to be punctual, to show up and be accepting of instruction. And if I wasn't, there'd be a harder practice to follow. It's part of life. your work, your future in college, to show up on time and be punctual. The head coaches always persevered and said, winning is great, but sometimes we accept losing, and that's part of the sport. And it's all right. It's great. As we came into our senior year, we won SBC championship last year in 2017. See our banner? We made it and won that championship. Also, last thing that I want to talk about this year, going into track, we went into state at the University of Oregon. I was at the 4x100 relay. I won't forget that experience running relay around that track. Most importantly of all, I want to thank our parents for sending us, my classmates and I, to OSD. Our language, English is not our preferred language, but here we didn't need an interpreter for our classes. We had direct instruction from instructors. And I know those parents who send their kids to their dorm, thank you for letting OSD staff take care of your kid. I want to be saying a thank you to my mother who flew from California to be here for my graduation, and I love you. And my dad who's here, I want to say I love you too. And to my classmates of 2018, I want you to thank your parents and the staff and the teachers here at OSD for teaching you for your future life. Today is a big day for all of us. And tonight, we make that big step out of high school. And you and I are in the same boat. We are responsible for ourselves now. No parents to help all us, and no staff to give us constant instruction, no teachers around us. But please, let their guidance and their advice impact you and guide your way, and we'll be all right. I hope that you can think twice. Think about whether this is the right path to take, college or work or whatever. I hope that you succeed, whatever your path is. Remember, as we graduate today, it doesn't mean we can't come back to OSD. We can come visit, and it's all right if it's allowed by Matt Boyd. Yes, anytime, please come. All right. Again, to our audience, thank you for coming to our graduation. Are you all ready to see us graduate? I can't hear you. I love you all. And now it's time. What is it time for? Diplomas. Let's give you that piece of paper. That means you are done. You're ready to get out the door. You're ready to live. Yes. Let's invite Greg and Charla, come on up and help with distributing the diploma. Let's begin with Kimmy Andrews from Selma. Cedric Armstrong from Portland. Brian Christian from Scappoose. Cody Duncan from Willamina. Alex Kittson from Sweet Home. Tim Klepzig from Albany. Hunter Lively from Beaverton. Jesse Martinez from Hillsboro. Julianna McCauley from Salem. Blake Park from Canby. Maggie Perez from Portland. Tim Rojas from Albany. Orion Stokes-Rhoads from Salem. Axel Villanueva from Beaverton. I want to say a few comments, maybe words of wisdom to you all. We're talking about memories. Many memories are here, heaped upon us. These memories are important, but we don't want to obsess on the past. If we obsess on the past memories, we can look back time to time, but what we should focus on is opening the door and making new memories. This is your job now. Super important. We don't want to be stuck on the past. We need to proceed in life. It's important to be loyal and important you come and visit, but super important that you also roll up your sleeves and carry on. Do something. Make new memories. I will call you. I will hound you down. I will check with you next year and make sure that you're doing okay. And if not, detention hall. Super important. Okay. And before we wrap up, I want to welcome Orion. She will give us our farewell. I would like to say thank you for coming and supporting us, friends, family, staff. Hopefully, we'll have a great future. We wish you well. And now it's time. I'm very proud to announce the class of 2018